Hey guys, welcome to Chiang Mai ka. And in this video, we are going to tell you about the best and the worst month to visit Chiang Mai.
And it's 90 degrees today, and you see us in our sun hats. It's bacon hot out here. And if you're thinking we're filming this in the summertime, that tells you how little you know about the weather in Thailand, because it is the rainy season. So stick around, and we're going to tell you all about the seasons in Thailand.
There are things for you to learn more about Thailand and Chiang Mai ka.
Okay, Joy, let's start with how many seasons are there in Chiang Mai?
Can you guess how many seasons?
Well, I know, but I'll say 4 just to play along because I'm an American. Are there 4 seasons in Thailand?
We have summer, we have winter, and the last one is rainy season.
3 seasons in Thailand.
Yes.
Hey, by the way, before we tell you about those 3 seasons, we're filming today at Wat Pra Singh, which is one of the more beautiful temples right in the middle of the old city.
Yes.
There's actually a class for monks going on behind us. They're getting a painting class. So while we're talking, we'll mix in some pictures and some video of this beautiful temple. There's many, many buildings. It's built over several acres, so when you come, it's a definite must-see. All right, let's start with the winter time. What are the
Okay.
months of winter in Chiang Mai?
Oh, it usually starts from November, December, January, and ends in February.
So let's talk about what is the winter like in Chiang Mai? Because in America, we think about the winter time as that's the season you don't want to go someplace. That's snow and cold. But Thailand is a hot, hot, hot country. So the best time to go there is the winter time. That's the coolest of the hot. So what are some nice things about traveling to Chiang Mai in the winter? That's the prime season. That's the high season.
Yes, winter is the high tourism season, and lots of people come here to visit some mountains, and they want to explore and feel some cool breeze.
Yeah, it's the only time of the year in Thailand, and it's kind of unique to Chiang Mai because Chiang Mai's in the north, in the mountains. So the rest of Thailand, the temperature doesn't vary a whole lot. It's just always hot. Chiang Mai and the region in the north is the only area where in the winter you actually get cool evenings and you actually get like a significant temperature difference during the day. So I think the key points of the winter, like you mentioned, it's the high season. So the bad thing is you're not going to be the only tourist here. It's the most crowded time because people want the good weather.
Yes, lots of people, very crowded. And if you want to go camping in any mountain in the northern part of Thailand, maybe you cannot find a place or any room to set up your tent. That's it, and it's very popular.
But on the good side, I mean, you're going to get really good weather. And I mean, you're not going to get rain. You're not very little rain. You're not going to get the most intense heat like during the summertime. So it's really a nice time to come.
Yes, very beautiful season. Lots of flowers blooming in wintertime.
So there's a couple really big festivals during the winter. So tell us about those.
Oh, one important festival in winter is Loi Krathong Festival, or in English you call the Lantern Festival. But we also have the name in Northern Thai language, which is called Yi Peng Festival. They are all the same thing.
Thai people do things like that just to confuse us.
And what we usually do during Lantern Festival, first we make a float in the banana leaf and float it in the river. And second, we also let free the lantern both during the day and night time.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful sight.
It's a very beautiful festival because it is decorated with lights, and if you pass by the street, some houses decorate their own house with lots of lanterns in different colors.
And what about, there's another festival, another big one, at the end of the winter. So what's that?
Yes, it usually takes place at the first weekend of February. It is called the Flower Festival.
Yeah.
In this festival, you can see the parade, the flower parade, and they are going to decorate very beautifully with varieties of flowers.
Yeah, so winter is the time to come to Chiang Mai if you don't mind dealing with a lot of people. All right, let's talk about the summertime. And it's kind of funny because typically if you travel around Europe or America, that's when you want to travel. To be really blunt, you don't want to come to Chiang Mai in the summertime. It's the truth. We'll tell you why. It's not just the temperature. But first, let's talk about when summer is in Thailand.
Okay, mid-February until May.
And what are the typical temperatures we're looking at, both at the
Oh,
high and the low end?
Oh my God, even me, a local here, want to go somewhere else in summer. And the average high temperature is can range from 32 to 36 degrees Celsius, while the average low is about 24 degrees Celsius.
And one problem is the heat, the unrelenting sun, and the other is what we call in Chiang Mai. This is kind of unique to northern Thailand. And that's, we call it the smoky season or the burning season. Try and tell people what that is.
This is the season why farmers in the north of Thailand, they burn their crops and in order to prepare the land for the next season. And you cannot live outside when the smoke is very strong and lots of smoke. You cannot do any outdoor activities, and you need to wear your mask.
Yeah, it's not only northern Thailand, but farmers in Myanmar and Laos and all the surrounding areas. All these farmers burn their crops, and it just makes the air quality absolutely terrible. And the worst months are typically March and April.
Yes.
But it can start in February. It could even edge into a little bit of early January.
Yes.
It can go into a little bit of May.
Yeah.
So it's bad. It was really bad in 2023. It was horrendous.
And when you are outside, you can smell the smoke very clear.
Yeah, it's like a forest fire right next door, and that's the way it is for months. It's really bad, and culturally, it's probably not going to change anytime soon. So we're telling you like it is. Stay away from Chiang Mai. As much as we love our city, that's not the time to come to our beautiful city.
Stay away.
All right. There is actually one nice thing about about the summertime. One of the biggest festivals in all of Thailand. So Joy can tell us what that is.
Oh, very exciting to talk about this, because this is the biggest festival that all of Thai people are looking forward to, because it's a kind of family day for us too. And for those who work away from home, this is a chance for them to go back to their hometown, visit their family and their parents, and spend time together.
You didn't tell us what it's called.
Okay, tell you now. It is called Songkran Festival, or Thai New Year.
Yeah, so it's everybody splashing water. They've got squirt guns. Literally thousands of people in the street, adults and kids, everybody squirting each other, having a lot of fun.
Yes.
Very, very nice, a happy celebration.
And you can enjoy yourself for 3 days in a row. Start from the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th of April.
So if you go outside, you will get wet.
Yes, of course.
So I remember before I ever came to Thailand, I heard about the rainy season, and I thought, I never know. I don't want to go during the rainy season. It's going to rain every day. And I think that's what a lot of people think, that it's like torrential rain for 5 months. But it's actually my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, my favorite too.
It's really quite often very pleasant weather. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, it's the rainy season right now. You'd never guess it. It's a typical rainy season day, I would say, would be a little bit of rain in the morning, maybe a little bit of rain in the evening, between 30 minutes, an hour, hour and a half, something like that. But in between, nice weather and a beautiful sky, right?
Yes, of course. And you can go out, do some outdoor activities during the day and enjoy. It's enjoyable here.
Yeah, the sky, when I say a beautiful sky, what I mean is it's like gray and overcast.
Yes.
And that may not be a beautiful sky for most places, but in Thailand where the sun is burning hot, that cloud cover is actually really welcome, and it makes it for a really nice day. So it's still warm to hot, don't get me wrong. It's still like summer kind of weather.
Yeah, lots of sweat during
Yeah,
the rainy season.
we're sweating even standing here in the shade. What are the months of the rainy season, Joy?
Oh, this is the longest season in Chiang Mai, and it starts from June to October, 5 months. And one thing about rainy season, if I know that lots of you don't like mosquito. But if you visit here, Randy, could you please tell us something more about mosquito?
Yeah, this is a little known fact because it's kind of counterintuitive. You think in the rainy season it's wet, so lots of mosquitoes, right? And Thailand's famous for mosquitoes. It's actually when there's the least mosquitoes. You get more mosquitoes in the winter and the summer. And the reason for that is that mosquitoes like standing water to breed and lay their eggs. But in the rainy season, the water's continually being like washed away and changed. So they don't really get a chance to breed. So many less mosquitoes. So that's another good thing about it. Also, less tourists. Yes. Lower prices. But here's the thing to think about. If you're coming just for a weekend, probably not actually a good idea to come during the rainy season because we told you what the average day is like. But there's going to be storms in the rainy season. There's going to be a lot of storms. And so, you know, there's going to be days where it rains for a couple days in a row. And if you come for those 2 days, your vacation's kind of washed away.
You need to have a very flexible plan towards about your visit. And I recommend you have a longer stay, like for a week, in order in order that you can enjoy a little bit more and do some more activities.
Hey, that wraps up for us our talking about the weather in Chiang Mai. It's our hometown. We love it.
Yes.
We've tried to give you a really thorough, accurate picture of what it's like. I think the Chamber of Commerce of Chiang Mai should give us an award for encouraging people to actually come during the rainy season, the slow season. Do you think we're going to get something?
Okay. I'm going to nominate your name to get that reward. We don't do anything about that.
I think we're going to be ignored like always. Anyway, we hope this is helpful. If you want to give the video a like, we greatly appreciate it. It lets YouTube know that you like our comment. And please leave something in the comments about what seasons you like in Chiang Mai and your experiences.
And if anybody used to visit here, please give some comment what you like and what you don't like about Chiang Mai.
Yeah, we answer every single comment. So we really look forward to engaging with you like that. All right?
All right. See you next video.
Okay, have a safe trip here and safe travels.
Bye-bye.